Hey everybody, I'm here because I'm still getting a lot of questions, believe it or not. Well, there's a lot of new people coming into this hobby. I'm getting a lot of questions on how to clean the prints, make sure there's none of that white residue after you clean it up, whether you use IPA or acetone or something else. And after you remove your supports and then go to cure it and you have this gunky white residue in a few little places or even in many places. So this is gonna be a super quick video. Appearing in the box somewhere, I'm going to show you my actual workflow, and I'm going to talk you through it right now. So I'm not, even though I normally use my Anycubic wash and cure, which I love, I am not using it in this video because a lot of people don't have them, so I want to show you how I would do it manually. So my first step is, obviously, pop something off the build plate, right? Pop the print off the build plate. What I do now to make I'm using acetone, but same as, using IPA, I actually wipe the model off with a paper towel a little bit to get just like lots of extra resin off so it doesn't go into my IPA or my acetone. From there, I take it, I dump it into, I'm using acetone, I dump it into my acetone bath. In there, I take it and I scrub it very lightly with a toothbrush. I just want to get, basically all the resin off that's kind of loose, get into the little crevices, try to get it all out. Okay, that's done. From there, I get very hot water. Again, not boiling hot, but it's pretty hot. Soak the model in there for about 20 seconds, which you don't need to see my model just sitting in the water for 20 seconds. So you're going to see it go in and come out here. Then I gently, if it's the right type of model, I can just break all the supports off. It won't damage anything really in the hot water. If it's a more delicate model, I would be clipping them off. Then from there, I don't even let that dry. With water, a little bit of water still on it, I put it right back into my acetone bath. Now here, because I'm using acetone and it will go through nitrile gloves, you see that I'm now using gloves made of butyl, B-U-T-Y-L, which has a much higher chemical resistance to acetone. So now I give it a really good scrubbing, really make sure I'm getting even minutia, because the residue you see on your prints, it's not like a lot of stuff. It's very, very, very thin layer. So now I'm scrubbing all the areas to make sure I really, really get everything off. So when this thing does dry and when I put it in my curing chamber, I won't have any of that residue at all. So it's really simple to get super clean prints when you're all done. Whatever you're using, wash it. Remove your supports in the hot water, go right back into whatever your cleaning agent is, and you take a very soft toothbrush, scrub it all over, and boom, you get this. Let's look at some pictures of how nice and clean it really comes out. And also, as you see here in front of you, a little shameless plug for myself, I have an amazing Kickstarter coming very soon. This is a portion of the game board, and look how nice it looks. A couple of the figures, which if you go on Facebook and look at some of my posts, you'll see in my once a week that I'm allowed to advertise. I've been previewing some of these. Got amazing sculptors working on these. The figures are going to be incredible. The game is also a lot of fun. Plus, it's going to be extremely reasonably priced, so it's going to be a huge value as well. And you're going to get terrain like this fighting pit and 2 other versions of it. I mean, it's going to be so much stuff for not much money and incredibly high quality stuff. So I'm hoping everyone who watches my videos, who I've ever helped out, who's learned anything, who likes them, please come support my Kickstarter. It's not like a donation. You're going to get really incredible stuff for it. Anyway, just hoping for a lot of support from you guys. Thanks. Hope you learned something today, and happy 3D printing.